Hello Driver Radio fans, Richard Rush here today with Walt McLean behind the camera. Today we're going to take a look at the 2017 Honda Civic. This is the SI, and for those of you that are familiar with the Civic, you know that this was introduced this year, not introduced this year, but it's revamped for this year. They did a complete redesign last year, but they've added some different engines. The new Type R, which we're hoping to get our hands on, is actually what's really new for this year. But with that being said, let's just dive right in. So like I said, redone last year. The SI has been carried over from many Civics before. It's a very popular trim package, you can say. So again, for those of you that are familiar, you'll realize, or you'll recognize the redesign. For those of you that are not, this is it. This is the redesigned Civic. This is the two-door coupe, of course. Comes with a 205 horsepower, 1.5 liter turbocharged engine. Again, what's new? They have added a hatchback to the lineup, and the available turbocharged engine makes more power than before. And then I take that back. I'm just reading my notes here. The SI has been in the years past, but it's a performance-based model along with the Type R for this year. That Type R does have literally 100 more horsepower than the normal Civics do, or even than this SI. I can tell you, it's really fun to drive. So I'm gonna hop right over to here. You'll notice the rear fin here looks fantastic. Obviously this green color, and I wish I had the exact, energy green is what it's called. That's why I like it. It really does have energy. We've gotten a lot of comments on it. It stands out. You'll have to be the judge if it's a good or bad thing. You got the single exhaust port right there. I'm gonna open up the trunk. Massive 15.1 cubic feet of area, or of storage room back in the trunk. 60/40 rear folding seat. It does have a big enough seat that back seat that you can get a car seat into the back seat, albeit, and that's even on the driver's side, and you still can actually feel relatively comfortable driving it. Does have an electronic steering, I believe. I want to make sure on that. This does come equipped, and Walt will show you here in just 1 second, with the 6-speed manual. It's also got a standard brake hold on it. Adaptive damper system. I mentioned the electronic power steering, sport mode, which really does change how the car drives. It's definitely, I'll say it, sportier. A few interior features: the 7-inch display, premium audio system, including the subwoofer, Bluetooth hands-free link, CarPlay, Android Auto integration, HD radio. This does come with a sunroof, which Walt will show you here up there, and then also when he pulls out, he'll show you. Comes with 18-inch alloy wheels, automatic on-off headlights, fog lights, LED tail lights, the rear wing spoiler I mentioned, the center outlet sport exhaust, variable intermittent windshield wipers, and then a capless fuel filter. So again, part of that's for this SI. They've done a little bit of different things. They've given you a little bit of a sportier suspension. Really drives well. Walt, if we can show them the moonroof there, which I think is a really nice feature. I think the first and second, I think they're super close in value. Biggest selling point on this vehicle is two things. The turbocharged engine with the 6-speed manual is fantastic. I can't tell you enough how much I love it, especially at our altitude. The second thing is the price. Price point on this, just under $25 under $25,000. So incredible value, a super fun car to drive. They've got a hatchback variant. They've got the standard sedan, as you can see. I'm going to call this the coupe variant, I guess you could say. I think it's a fantastic car. Some people have asked me, would you buy this car? Would you own this car? 1000%. Honda has done a tremendous job on the redesign. This car is going to go forever, if it's properly maintained, of course. And I think it's just really, really fun to drive. You can go on the mountain roads, and you can just have a blast with it, and you don't have to break the bank with it either, which is a really nice feature. So Honda, 2 thumbs up from us. I think this is fantastic. I think the SI is going to more than meet people's needs, but if you really want to step up the Type R, which again we're hoping to get our hands on, you can certainly do that with. But again, for the price point, mid-20s, this car doesn't have any options or anything else on it, is absolutely a fantastic buy in my opinion. If you want to learn more about this vehicle, head to your local Honda dealer, check it out, get in it, test drive it, and when you do that, tell them that John and Richard Rush from Driver Radio sent you.